In this example, we will download a Park Map Info tab file from a private Amazon AWS S3 bucket called FME test, which is located in a folder called Parks. We will translate the data to Esri shapefile before uploading the resulting Esri shapefile back to the Amazon AWS S3 bucket FME test, where we will place it in a subfolder of the Parks folder. Before beginning, you must have your Amazon AWS credentials, access key ID, and secret access key. We will begin with a blank workspace. A creator is added so that we can start the translation. Next, add an S3 object lister. This will list all of the objects in a specific S3 bucket so that we can then download them using an S3 downloader. Open the S3 object lister parameters and set the access key ID and secret access key. We will be using these parameters in the S3 downloader and S3 uploader, so we will save them as private parameters for easier future use. For the S3 object list type, we will select Folder because we are interested in a specific folder within our bucket. The bucket name is FME Test. The folder name is Parks. We do not want to include subfolders. We can run the translation with full inspection. Note that there is a feature for each file in the bucket. Now we may add an S3 downloader to download each file. Open the S3 downloader parameters and select the AWS credentials from our previously set user parameters. We will download from the FME test bucket. The object key is the S3 object key from the S3 object lister. Now we set the output options. We want to actually save the files, not store their contents as attributes. The target file name will be the local folder concatenated with the S3 object key attribute. It is very important to note that the S3 downloader cannot create folders or overwrite existing files. Make sure the output folder exists and that it is empty. We can now run the translation again and confirm that the output files are created. Once you've confirmed this, be sure to delete the files. We will now read in the downloaded MapInfo tab file and translate it to Esri shapefile by using a feature reader and feature writer. We only want to use the tab files, so we add a string searcher to filter the features. The feature reader then reads in that file identified by the string searcher. We can now use a feature writer to create the output Esri shapefile. Connect the feature writer to both schema and generic. The schema is used with the dynamic properties we will be using in the feature writer. Open the feature writer parameters. We can now add the S3 uploader. Open the parameters and set the AWS credentials. The data source is folder. We will upload the contents of ctemp parks shape. The bucket name is FME test and the folder is Parks. Run the translation and confirm that the Esri shapefile was created locally. Then check the FME test bucket, Parks folder, for a new shape folder, and check that the Esri shapefile was created.